guys, Robbie here from CrossFit South Bend. Today I'm here with Nayeli, who just finished 3 months of one-on-one nutrition coaching and did an amazing job. I have her most recent InBody here where she basically went from 134.5 pounds to 118.6. She gained muscle mass during that entire time, and her body fat percentage went from 34.9 to 23.9. It's now telling her that she actually needs to add a little bit of body fat. And that's on top of getting 3 straight chin-ups the other day, doing better in the gym. So, Nayeli, congratulations. Did an awesome job. Tell us what you thought about this way of eating and the programming before you got started, and kind of how you had been eating before we got started.
Well, I would try to eat healthy before I started, but I know I need a lot of professional coaching, and I would try to space my eatings out, but I knew something was wrong, especially with my gut problem that I knew I had, and I tried going to my doctor, and he basically told me it was constipation, and I knew it wasn't, because if I was constipated for the past 6 months before I started this nutrition journey, then I knew it had to have just been how I was eating or what I was eating in my diet. So when we started, I was realizing that I was having less cramps, and sometimes if I try to reintroduce something, I knew my stomach couldn't handle it, so I stuck with the Whole30 the entire time, and it's helped me so much. So
That's awesome. So tell us about like the 3-month process. Tell us about like month 1 where we're transitioning, and then the Whole30. Like, what sort of things did you notice? What struggles did you go through? All that type of stuff.
I noticed that my body was like restarting, I could say. I felt my first month I was slowly seeing progress, and my body was kind of shutting down at first, because I could tell that when I slowly was taking out grains or whatever, and I realized at night I was still having some problems before we started the Whole30, and I don't know what to say. Can you repeat that?
I mean, I remember that you said you ran into some like energy stuff at one point, and then like the energy, like it dipped for a while, and then like around, it was the middle of the Whole30, it started to get better?
Yeah. Before we started month 2 the Whole30, my energy levels were kind of down, and then when I stuck with the Whole30 the entire month, my levels started rising up. So when I woke up in the morning from work, which was about 4 o'clock in the morning till 2:30 to 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I felt sluggish the entire day, and then now I wake up and I feel like just energized throughout the entire day.
That's awesome. So obviously you had like really amazing numbers where like you lost a bunch of weight and better percent body fat and all the rest of that stuff. Tell us about some of the stuff in the in the gym. So, you know, workouts, did you feel stronger? Tell us about the strict chin-up progression and, you know.
Yeah, I was never able to do chin-ups at all, and even if I tried, I knew I was going to fail, and I knew like by the end of these 3 months I'm just going to try it. So I'm standing at the pull-ups, and I know I just need to do it, and so I did, and now I can do 3 to 4 chin-ups with tempo, 3-second tempo down, and I feel like I have more stamina throughout my workouts, and I can last longer instead of being tired out early in the workouts.
Good. So you said your digestion was better, energy was better. Anything in terms of like mood or cravings or the way your clothes fit or sleep, like any other like non-scale things?
My favorite jeans don't fit me anymore. I used to wear them all the time. I put them on, they just fall down. Which, I mean, it's great, but at the same time now I have to actually go clothes shopping. But yeah, I know I get a lot of compliments, but it's also, I think it's been harder when I'm at drills for the National Guard, because they don't eat well, and for me, people over there start to crave stuff throughout the weekend because we don't have access to like Kroger's or something when we're on a base. But for me, when I'm there or I'm at home, I don't crave a lot of sugars like I used to at all. Like if I have to go into a gas station and fill up my tank, I would used to have to walk through the aisles and get like a snack. Now I just look at it and my body's just walks away. My mind's like, you don't need it, and I'm glad I don't crave any of that stuff anymore. So So
That's fantastic. So, now having gone through the process and thinking back to where you were before you started, what would you say to someone who is like kind of unsure of themselves, unsure whether they could do the whole 30 and do all this stuff? What would you say to someone who's thinking about maybe doing this program?
I would say if you are really just trying to make a change more physically and mentally, then you should first of all read about it before thinking about doing the program, and considering if you have the time and the effort and mentality to do it. And think about your support system, because at the beginning I didn't have any, and now I realized a lot of people come up to me, especially my family. They come up and ask me questions, and a lot of them realize that I lost weight and I look more toned. But if you're really thinking of doing it, I would really consider it's only 3 months. That's what I tell myself, especially for the whole 30, it's only 29 or 30 days. If you can go 30 days with eating junk food, you can go 30 days with eating straight up clean food.
Absolutely. And I couldn't agree with that advice more. Especially the support system. I don't think anyone's ever mentioned that in a video we've done, but I think that's absolutely true. Like having a good support system and people who support you. So I can't say enough good things, Nayeli. I'm super proud of you. I think you did a fantastic job. This is just awesome. So congratulations on all your progress. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Nayeli, thank you so much for being here, and we'll see you guys next time.